Looking at the global picture, internet retailing has been one of the fastest growing distribution channels for the wine industry, but it still only accounts for about 2% of global sales. So in terms of growth, it's really exciting, but in terms of actual importance, in terms of volume sales, it's still quite low down at the moment. So we'll be looking at why this is, the factors behind its limited size at the moment, and also what potential it has for growth, and also looking at where the potential lies for wine at different price points. So what formats can mass market wines use to grow online, and what prospects are there for, say, premium, super premium wines online? So first of all, the thing to really say about the online retailing's lack of penetration within the wine industry is that it's really limited to a few key countries at the moment. Basically, the UK accounts for 20% of global online retailing of wine. Western Europe accounts for 60%. The USA accounts for about another 20 or 25%. And apart from that, the other regions are barely there at all. So you can see that online retailing, exciting though it is, really hasn't made it into a lot of markets at the moment. Part of this is because grocery retailers have been really key so far in driving wine sales online, just as part of their overall grocery offer. The problem is, it's a really big ask for grocery retailers to go online. They have to construct these enormous websites. They have to have the logistics to transport all sorts of goods, from a ripe peach to a bunch of bananas, or a bulk buy of nappies. They have to be able to transport all of these goods to their consumers. So it's a really big challenge for them to go online. So in a lot of markets, retailers haven't quite felt the need yet to take that step and make that major investment. And because of that, wine sales have been one of the categories that has been held back just by the lack of opportunity to sell to consumers online. What online does offer is the chance for smaller retailers, niche brands, to really go out to consumers, to build relationships. And what we're seeing now is social networking helping these brands to make a connection with the consumers and therefore raise themselves above the competition, make themselves a more obvious choice for customers than they might be otherwise. So that's a real opportunity for smaller brands. And we're also seeing now more and more sites which allow these smaller brands to join together and have a bigger and more obvious presence online. And even opportunities such as Amazon introducing grocery retailing means that smaller brands can use Amazon's enormous power to access consumers. So there's really a lot happening, both in developed markets where factors such as social networking and things like smartphones are helping brands to access consumers in new ways and kind of finesse what they're offering via the internet. And in emerging markets where consumers are now really getting the ability to use internet retailing, and brands can start tapping into this market that's emerging there.